All right, welcome back. Good morning again, Matt Rust. We're live from Anderson University this morning. This is the 6th annual Homecoming Webcast. Thank you for joining us this morning via the web, wherever you're watching us from this morning. Let us know. We'd like to know where you're watching us from. Be sure to send those questions, as Chris mentioned earlier. Hashtag AUWebcast, hashtag AUWebcast, and ask the questions. And we've got a couple questions that we'll be touching on here in just a couple of minutes. But joining us right now this morning, President, yes, you did. Anderson University President John Pistole. It's official.
It is official,
Matt. It's official, President.
Yeah,
Good morning.
Thank you so much. They did this thing called inauguration yesterday.
My goodness.
I as I said, it's the best one I've ever been to. It is my first, but yeah, what a joy and a celebration. People coming together, family reunions, and of course being part of homecoming. Just such a celebration. So yeah, it is an honor, privilege to be here as the 5th president of Anderson University.
When was the last homecoming you were here for?
Yeah, I was trying to remember. It's been probably at least 20 years.
Okay.
We've lived around the country, and so it's been a number of years. I think it was probably a little bit warmer and sunnier the last time I was here, but that's okay because people are here and celebrating and everything. So yeah, and it's just so good to see some old friends. We had a family reunion this morning, a breakfast, and I was just at the Athletic Hall of Fame induction ceremony just down the street here. And so just so many good activities going on.
President Pistole, now a question that I have, and I think others have now after attending yesterday's inauguration, how tall are you?
Yeah, so I'm about 6'3".
6'3".
And am dwarfed by the keynote speaker yesterday, who I think he's listed in the program at 6'8", but he's easily 6'9", I'd say. Yeah, it was such an honor to have FBI Director Jim Comey here to speak, and such gracious words, and just a man of integrity and faith, and leading one of the key agencies that the American people rely on. So,
and the man has his own detail, I hear.
Well, yeah, no, he does have security detail. So fortunately, Chief Rick Garrett here and our folks only had to supplement that. But he travels with his own security detail. And I guess, some people were either surprised or something with that, and so no, that's just normal for the
comes with the job.
Yeah,
right?
with the head of the FBI. Job. That's right. So
I was just in Washington D.C. a week ago, and had the opportunity to tour your old stomping grounds, and Rich Hastings gave us the tour.
Yeah,
fabulous
great guy,
and had a lot of great things to say about you.
Well, I was his boss, so what's he going to say? But I don't think he thinks I can still transfer him or anything. But no, Rich is a great guy, and it was I was glad to see your tweet. And just to know that you received some good hospitality there. Yeah, the great tradition, and it's just a good thing that folks here from Anderson can go and see what's going on there.
So you came in around March 1st?
March 1st.
So how's it been? How's it going so far?
It has just been overwhelming in several respects.
Imagine.
Yeah, just in terms of first, the reception that my wife Kathy and I have received here on campus, off campus, from alum, from just all the different groups, just the hospitality that people have demonstrated. But then for me, coming as a non-traditional candidate to the presidency of a school, it's been a huge learning curve as to what is this thing higher education all about. And so that's been a fascinating journey. Had great support from the senior leadership team, called the executive staff. Chris Williams, who you just heard from, has been terrific in terms of helping transition from what my old world was in terms of being in the government for 31 years.
Lots of details.
Yeah, lots of details. And a whole new lexicon. So higher education has their own lexicon, just like the government, even different agencies have. So that's been something.
I can completely understand, because I just recently changed jobs myself. I'm working
16 years, right?
I'm working for a bureau now, not your bureau.
That's right. That's a different bureau.
Because there was some confusion with that when we
That's
when I
right.
interviewed you.
Matt's going to the bureau. I said, great, wow. I didn't know he's even interested. So
the Visitors Bureau, not
Visitors
the FBI
Bureau.
Bureau.
Yeah, that's right.
So I understand that. I get that. You're on social media, too. I love that you're on Twitter and that you're really active there.
Well,
connecting with the students.
Yeah, so Chris Williams and Lindsay Hotmeyer were really helpful in encouraging me, because when I was at the head of TSA, I didn't need any followers. I had enough followers as it was, just normal course of business. Same thing the FBI. There's just not much about that. So, yeah, they were really helpful in getting me started. first several weeks gave me some suggested tweets, and then they kind of just turned me loose, and so it's all on me now. But yeah, I've had a lot of fun both with Twitter and Instagram, and just trying to see what's going on. Now, I don't do Facebook. When I talked to you,
okay.
and so when I talked to SGA early on, I said, in addition to email, what's the best way to communicate? And they said, email. We don't use email. I said, well, of course, in Facebook. And some of them literally said, Facebook? Our parents are on Facebook. Why would we want to be? So no offense to Facebook, but so I went with Twitter and Instagram.
It just shows you that Facebook is so popular, but from one day to the next, you never know what's going to be next.
That's right. That's right. So,
well, what's in store for the rest of this year and the year to come next year?
Yeah, well, so we obviously have a homecoming game here in a few hours.
That's right.
We have a women's soccer game here in about an hour or so, and I ran into them, and they're encouraging me to come out for the entire game and then go to the halftime of the football game. I said, well, I appreciate that interest. I think we have 5 different athletic events going on today here on campus. But yeah, for the year ahead, we're talking about excellence in all things, academically, athletically, as we had in our last football game, 51-20 win. We're looking at things in terms of adding new majors next year, national security, information cybersecurity, exploring additional nursing majors that we can offer because nursing and healthcare is such a growing profession. Looking at adding a new engineering program, computer engineering. So we have electrical and mechanical engineering as new programs last couple of years. So a number of things that we're looking at in terms of positioning Anderson University for the next 100 years of service. So in 2 years will be our centennial celebration. And so we're just looking at how can we best set a firm foundation on which to build the Anderson University of the next 100 years.
There you go. You got it.
All right.
Well, welcome.
Matt, good to see you.
One more question.
Yeah.
Now, I believe I saw you and the FBI director, you were both wearing earpieces yesterday during the inauguration. Was that?
No. That's the security detail that does that. They're the ones who come in and say, okay, time to go, or whatever it is. So, no, I did not. Matt, good to see you.
Thank
Blessings
you so
to
much.
Thank
President
you much.
Pistole, Anderson University. It's official. Anderson University President John Pistole joining us this morning. Thank you, President Pistole, for coming by. Let's take a break. We've got another guest coming up here real soon. We'll be right back.